Good morning, everybody. Good morning from Calla and her babies. So, everybody got through the night. Everybody is doing well. Weights are good. I have been topping them up with the bottle. They are getting some milk from Mom. She does have some milk coming in. I don't think in all of the nipples, but definitely in a couple of them. And you can see that the kittens have no problem latching. Also, the little white and gray one, you can see his little ears moving, so he is getting something. But I am topping them up just because I want to make sure that they have nice full bellies. Hi, Lisa. Calla is doing a great job. She hasn't quite figured out pottying and what that is and how that works and why she keeps ending up with pee on her. So I'm trying my best to potty them on my own, but they are having accidents because they are so little and I can't be here 24/7. But they're dry and they're very warm, and you can see that they are quite happy. Calla is recovering quite well from her surgery. She had her medication this morning, one for pain, one to assist her with her milk production, and another one to assist her with her milk production. And she'll have them again this evening. She's doing a great job. Look, cuteness. Yes, the shaving definitely makes it easy, but for the nipples that are up here in the hair, it's a little bit difficult, and that is where the milk is coming from, to my knowledge, is up under her armpits. So it's been a bit of a challenge, but we are getting through and they are gaining weight. I've seen a little bit of wappy paws this morning on the battlefield at the milk bar. You can see Mama is doing a great job. She's very sweet. She stayed in there all night with her babies. Oh, yes. And even though she just had her C-section, she is putting that belly for everybody to show so everybody can get at the milk bar. She doesn't mind her belly being rubbed. She never ever has. She's a very sweet little girl. And she's already spayed, so she does not have to have another surgery. So cute. She's already mastered the art of squishing the kittens when they are noisy to quiet them up. Her neck wound is fully healed. It's just her hair that's still growing back in. There is sexes on the kittens. I just have to double check to make sure I get it right. So this one here is a boy with the white and gray, and then the little mini Calla is a boy as well. Now I may not be 100% because by no means am I an expert at this. The little light gray one is also a boy, and the little dark gray is a girl. I do have some names not picked out, but I have some sort of in a pool that maybe I could pick from. Her spay does not affect her milk production. Miss Vicky also had her spay in her C-section, and she didn't have her C-section until after her babies were born, and her babies went 19 hours without any milk until she had her C-section to get baby number 6 out, which was Crinkle, who is now living with Dorothy and his sister Ruffles. So I don't think that it affects the milk. I think that them nursing definitely helps stimulate the milk come down, as well as the medication. I'm not a veterinarian by any means, so I just don't know. I usually am asking the same questions that you are. All right, so names. Now, the genders are not 100% confirmed. This is just from my knowledge, which, like I said, is not always completely correct or accurate. But the pool of names that I'm sort of gathering or choosing from are in the pond theme, similar to Lily Pad and Tadpole, and Callalily, of course. So I've come up with just a few, and please let me know if there's any others that you like or are interested in. But I've come up with Marsh, Mosquito, Water Lily, Newt, Wigglies, which I'm not sure what that is, Toad, Turtle, Minnow, and Duck. Skeeter, very cute. I'm going to write that down. What are you guys doing? You fighting over the nipple? Goose. You fighting over the nipples? Mama, you're so sweet. Yes. Think you might see some wappy paws. Very cute. Aren't you, Calla? Yes, you're such a good mama. Just need to get you cleaning your babies, and then you'll be off to the races. There's one up here for you. There you go. So their weights, I have weighed them, obviously. Their weights, so the little girl, which is this one here, she is weighing in at 116 grams. And then the little boy right here, this little guy, he is weighing in at 124 grams. And the little gray and white kitten, who was struggling at first getting him up and running, but once we got him up and running, he was just like the rest. We could hear his heartbeats, but he was kind of gasping for air a little bit, and then with some vigorous rubbing to wake him up and get all of his organs jump started, he's here with us. So he's weighing in today, or this morning, at 116 as well. And this little guy, who on my notepad I have named, just as a reminder, I have named as Cisco, just because I feel like the markings could be very similar, but that's just for my notes. He is weighing in at a whopping 127 grams. Yes. You are. They have gained weight. Their initial weigh-ins were 108, 100, 110, and 114. So we are getting there. Oh, Mama, you're so cute. Yes, they're very good sized. They're not quite 24 hours old. They were probably 24 hours old around, I would say, 7 p.m. or 7:30 this evening. They will be 24 hours old. Kitten Standard Time, of course. We're on the Pacific Coast. Fighting at the milk bar already. I think that she's a bit camera shy at the moment. She doesn't want you to see her face. She doesn't have her makeup on, and she's had a very long night. So, she'd appreciate it if we maybe put the focus on the kittens. She clearly doesn't want the camera on her. So cute. So cute. Are you done being filmed, Mama? Are you done being filmed? I don't know if you can hear her purring. But she's very content. Yes, she is. They are just too cute. Too cute. She is on pain medication. She is receiving pain meds every 8 to 12 hours. She seems pretty comfortable though, although cats are very well at hiding their pain. So she will be getting more medication around 8 p.m. this evening. No, they do not. The pain meds, they are given to her in the mouth and dissolved in her gums and goes into her bloodstream. So it does not affect the kittens, which is great. I don't know if you can see, but his little ears were moving. He's having a little snack. So we're hoping by tomorrow that she will have a little bit heavier of a milk flow, and I can alleviate myself from bottle feeding and waking up every 2 to 3 hours around the clock. I do work full time, so that would be fabulous if that was the case. So paws crossed for Calla. She's a great mama though. She's a great mama. She seems to, she is related to Lily Pad. She has some opposite traits. She has definitely picked up motherhood and does not have vocals like Lily did. So, if they are sisters, they do have some differences, even though they are both extremely adorable and super affectionate. They love snuggles. Dr. Ferguson and Dr. Henderson from Mountain View Veterinary Hospital, they stayed late. They stayed 3 hours after their doors were locked to help Miss Calla and her babies. Their staff went home, so it was just the two of them, as well as Jane and myself and a friend of mine. So, hats off to Mountain View for staying late and having to drastically change the plans of their Tuesday evening to help out Calla and her kittens. If you guys want to sponsor Calla, you are more than welcome to sponsor her or any of her babies. You can do that on the LAPS website on the donate button. You can sponsor any amount or you can sponsor the full amount. And if you sponsor the full amount, Kayla will let me know and I'll get you guys involved with the names or with some photos. I'll send you some special things as much as I can. We really appreciate everything that people do for LAPS, for tiny kittens, and people for happier cats. Also make sure that you put a note that it is for Calla, just so it doesn't get lost. These babies are adorable. If they were not in the care of LAPS, most likely they all would have passed out in the wild because of the C-section and the issues that she had during her pregnancy and her labor. I don't think that it would have been a very good sight if she was out by herself. So we're so happy that she's here with us and we get to see these little cuties. Any amount is greatly appreciated, Chloe. Thank you. Every little bit counts. And I can attest to that because I donated to a LAPS fundraiser recently and my name was drawn to win a trip to Mexico. Any amount is greatly appreciated and does more help than you probably know. So, yes, LAPS. And there's also the Great Catsby coming up where there's also ticket information and raffle tickets and draws. You can win a trip there as well. There's going to be a silent auction. You can purchase a table or you can purchase tickets. Of course, it's all for LAPS. Oh, that's great, Chloe. Look at this little face. Look at this little face. Is that not the cutest little thing? Cutest little face. Such a happy little family, all snuggled up. All snuggled up. Yes, you never know. You really never know. Life is short. You gotta make the best of it. Oh, Calla, you're so cute and precious. Is that like the cutest thing you ever did see? So if you guys do not know, these kittens have the same birthday as the jungle kittens. And what's special about that is Kimsey's, who is the owner of Leo and Bobby. She actually rescued Calla from our happy forest and brought her into LAPS for her intake. And so she is very closely connected now to Calla as well. And I do believe her sister-in-law adopted Lilypad, which is possibly Calla's sister. So even in the cat world, it is a very small world. Wappy paws, wappy paws. Yes, Tadpole, very sweet. If these guys were out in the wild, much like Tadpole was for the first portion of his life, they would have a very, very high probability of having the same outcome. So, again, thank you to Mountain View, to everybody involved for saving these little guys. You're so cute. You're so cute. So cute. It really is amazing. That really was an emergency C-section. It wasn't just one baby. It was all four. It was her entire litter. And all four survived, which is fabulous. Happy paws! The C-section happened because yesterday I left for work at 8:30 in the morning, and I came home. I arrived home at about 4:15 in the afternoon, and I came into Calla's room to check on her, and she seemed normal. She didn't have any symptoms of being in labor or pre-labor. And of course I didn't hear anything, and she wasn't attentive as if she had already had her babies. I was about to close the door, and she actually turned around, and I saw her rear end. And she had a sac that was partially hanging out, but was in no signs of labor or contractions or that she was about to push. I monitored her for about 2 hours, and in that 2 hours she fell asleep 3 times, she ate, she went to the bathroom, and she even played with a toy. So I was concerned because the sac was hanging out during this whole thing. I was in contact with Dr. Ferguson and LAPS the entire time, and they made the decision to have me get in my car and to head over to Mountain View. And pretty much as soon as I got there, they made the decision to perform a C-section. So I don't know how long it was like that, because of course I left so early in the day. But there was no change from me getting home and going 2 hours. So it was definitely thank you to everybody who told me where to go and what to do and how to do it. It made a world of a difference. But with that being said, my phone is about to die, so I am going to let you guys go. The first kitten, I'm not sure the first kitten that was sort of partially in and out, but the first kitten that came out of the C-section operating room was this little one here. Anyways, guys, I will do Periscope later, but I don't want my phone to die on you guys, so thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.